I watch you from a quiet place, somewhere between dreams and distance. Your shining rooms I never enter, laughing like you belong to light. I stay hidden in the shadows, holding pieces of the night. I learned your name like it was sacred, spoke it only in my mind. Every glance you never noticed left a little spark behind. I don't reach, I don't call, I just build you in my thoughts. Don't try to crush the moon, but it's too far to hold. You're glowing in a sky that I'll never own. And I know love like this stays silent. I'm close enough to feel you, but too far to be yours. You walk past like I'm a stranger, like I'm there, you never breathe. But my world shifts when you're near me, even if you never see. I wrote 100 quiet confessions that will never leave my hands, folded into fragile wishes no one else understands. I don't break, I don't fall, I just learn to feel it all. I'm trying to crush the moon, but it's too far to hold. You're glowing in a sky that I'll never own. And I know love like this stays hidden. I'm close enough to dream you, but too far to be yours. Maybe in another lifetime I'd be closer to your side, not just someone in the distance with a love she has to hide. So I'll keep you like a secret, soft and aching in my chest. Not every love is meant to happen, some are meant to last. I won't try to crush the moon, I'll just let it shine. You were never mine to hold, but you still feel like mine. And it hurts, it heals in a quiet kind of way. Loving you from far away is where I'll stay. The moon is beautiful tonight, even if it's never mine. You call me when the night gets heavy, I already know why. You only knock when you're breaking when your world falls out of place. I open up without a question, just to see your fragile face. I memorize the way you tremble, every word you're scared to say. I hold your pieces all together, then you slowly walk away. I'm the voice that calms your storms, but never the one you stay for. I'm just your escort through the darkness, walking you back to the light. I hold your heart when it's aching, but never get to call it mine. And every time you start healing, you leave me behind. I'm just your almost, you maybe, never the one you decide. You say my name like it's safety, like a place you run into. But safety isn't where you fall in love, it's just what carries you through. I see the way your eyes are searching for someone I'll never be. I'm just the quiet in your chaos, not the one in your dreams. I give more than I should, hoping one day you would see I'm more than just your shelter, more than late night calls tonight. I'm the one who stays beside you, but not the one you'll ever choose in the end. And every time you stop hurting, you let me fade out of you. I'm just your escort to healing, never the one you hold on to. Maybe I was never meant to be your forever, just to stop along your way. A quiet kind of love that only exists to help you stay okay. But I'm tired of being temporary, I'm rubbing you in disguise. I deserve to be somebody's answer, not just their goodbye. I won't be your escort through the darkness if it means I lose myself. I can't keep holding you broken while I'm breaking by myself. And maybe love shouldn't feel like I'm always second in line. I won't be yours, your maybe. I'll find a heart that's mine. Next time the night gets heavy, I hope you learn to stay without me. More words, they only echo. I used to speak in open oceans, let every feeling overflow. But every word I gave you freely came back heavier than before. So now I sit with quiet breathing, let the silence fill the space where your name once lived so loudly. Now it slowly fades away. I don't need to explain. Every tear pain. I'll be quiet, let my heart learn how to rest. No more shouting into nothing, no more pounding in my chest. I'll be quiet, even if it hurts at first. Sometimes healing sounds like silence when there's nothing left for words. I don't replay the conversations or imagine different ends. I'm letting go of every baby that I built inside my head. There's a comfort in the stillness, though it feels so unfamiliar. But I'd rather hear my own soul than your echo any longer. I release what I can't change, let it drift, let it fade. I'll be quiet, let the waves inside me soar. No more chasing after answers I was never meant to know. I'll be quiet, let the broken softly mend. Sometimes peace is in the leaving, not in trying to pretend. Maybe silence isn't empty, maybe it's where I begin. A softer kind of living, where I finally listen to the voice I kept ignoring while I tried to make you stay. I'm whispering so gently, it's okay, it's okay. I'll be quiet, not because I'm weak or small, but I'm choosing my own healing over needing you at all. I'll be quiet and let time do what it does, turn the ache into a memory that no longer controls my love. No more words, I found my peace in the quiet. I still reach for you, even when I know your name still lives in little moments, in songs I never skip, in empty seats and passing strangers, in every almost kiss. I trace your voice in fading echoes like it's still around somehow. But all that's left are quiet memories that don't know me now. I should've learned to let you go, but my heart moves slow. I just miss you, even if you don't feel the same, even if my absence never crosses your mind again. And it hurts to hold a feeling that you already let go of. I just miss you. reflections in places we once knew. But time has taken you somewhere that I don't belong to. You don't hear the songs I'm writing or the silence that I keep. You're not losing any sleep while I'm losing you in dreams. I keep talking to the cracks like it's gonna answer back. I just miss you in a way that doesn't fade, even when I tell myself you're already far away. And I'm holding on to nothing while you're holding someone new. I just miss you like I always do. Maybe love doesn't need two hearts to keep beating in the dark. Maybe mine just didn't learn when to stop and where you are. So I'll carry this in silence like a story never told. Not every love gets closure, some just slowly grow. I still miss you, but I'm learning to let it pass like a shadow in the evening, or a memory I can't grasp. And maybe one day it won't hurt to say your name out loud. I just miss you, but I'm softer with it now. I just missed you more than you ever knew. If love is real, it doesn't always stay. I used to hold your name like forever, like nothing could pull us apart. But time has a way of changing even the closest of hearts. Now I see you in a new light, not the one I used to know. And it hurts, but I won't fight it. Some things are meant to let go. I could beg you to stay, but love shouldn't feel that way. So I hope you're happy, even if it's not with me. I hope your nights are gentle and your days are easy. And I'll learn to be okay with the space you had to take, 'cause loving you was never wrong, even if it had to change. I still remember how you'd laugh like the world was on your side. I pray that someone hears that sound and stays right there this time. I won't try to rewrite our story or wish for what we were. Some loves aren't meant to last forever, but they still mean the world. I release what we had with a heart that's still a little sad. So I hope you're happy, even if I'm not around. I hope you find the pieces of yourself you never found. And I'll carry all the memories maybe someday I'll stop wondering what it would have been like. But for now I'll just keep choosing to let you have your light. Love doesn't always hold on. Sometimes it learns to release, and somewhere in that letting go, it finds a little peace. I hope you're happy in a way I couldn't give. I hope your heart feels lighter in the life you choose to live. And I'll be okay, I promise, even if it takes some time. 'Cause loving you has taught me how to say goodbye with love. I hope you're happy, even without me. I'll stay where the light doesn't reach you, so you can shine. I used to chase every shadow, hoping it would lead to you. But love shouldn't feel like running when it's already untrue. I see the way you're smiling in a life I'm not part of, and it breaks me just enough to know this is what you want. I could stay and hold on tight, but that would steal your light. So I'll love you far away from a place you'll never see. I won't stand in your horizon or be who you don't need. And it hurts, but I'll choose silence over asking you to stay. If your heart is somewhere else, I love you far away. I walk past all the places that still carry your name, long to live without the echoes of what we couldn't change. You don't have to feel my absence or this place I leave behind. I'll be gone before you notice, like a quiet passing time. I won't ask you to turn back, I'll just fade into the black. And I love you far away, like the moon loves distant seas, always pulling, never touching, just existing quietly. And I'll keep my heart from reaching where it's never meant to stay. If your happiness is elsewhere, I'll love you far away. I'll love you far away. Maybe distance is the kindest kind of love I have to give. Not to hold you where I want you, but to let you truly live. It's a softer kind of breaking when you choose to step aside, not because you stopped believing, but because you realize I'll still love you far away, but it won't undo my peace. I'll find healing in the silence, in the way I set you free. And one day I won't feel the distance like a weight I have to carry. I just know I loved you deeply, and that was enough for me. I'm still here, just not where you are. It's here again. I know this fear. The room feels bigger than it used to. Every corner echoes you. Even silence sounds familiar, like something I once knew. I tried filling up the spaces with distractions passing time, but loneliness is perfect timing. It always finds my mind. I thought I left it in the past, but it never really passed. Loneliness is back again, knocking like an old friend, sitting where you used to be, speaking softly to me. And I try to let it in without breaking everything, but it knows just where to start. It remembers my heart. I see your shadow in reflections, in the glass and in my dreams, and I wake up reaching for you to find nothing in between. The nights are longer than before now. Every hour feels too loud, even in a crowded room. I am the quietest one around. I pretend I'm doing fine, but it lingers every time. Loneliness is back again, calling me every AM, whispering the things I hide, keeping all my tears inside. And I try to make it small, like it doesn't hurt at all, but it sits here in my chest, like it never left. Maybe I don't need to fight it, maybe I can let it stay. Pushed away. If I listen close enough, past the ache and past the fear, loneliness might just be telling me I'm still here. Loneliness is gone. And maybe in its presence I'll learn to love myself, even in the quiet old wasn't it enough? I learned your world in pieces, every crack, every scar. Tried to be your safe place, no matter where you are. I stayed when it was heavy, held you when you broke. But every time you looked at me, it felt like I was a ghost. I kept giving all I had, still you made me feel like that. Like I'm useless, like I never meant a thing. All the love I poured into you didn't change anything. And I tried to be your answer, tried to be your light, but I'm just someone you needed, not someone you'd fight for. I changed the way I'm speaking, the way I laughed and cried, shrank myself to fit you, left my truth behind. You never saw the effort or the way I bent and broke. I was drowning in your silence while you barely even spoke. I thought love would make me strong, but I was losing me all alone. I felt useless, like I wasn't worth your time, like no matter how I loved you, I was always left behind. And I kept chasing your approval, like it would make me whole. But I was giving you my everything while you gave me almost none. Maybe I was never useless, just loving the wrong heart, trying to build a home in someone who was falling apart. And maybe it's not my failure that you couldn't see my worth. Some people only take the love, they don't know what it's worth. I'm not useless, I was just too full of love, giving it to someone who would never be enough. And I'm learning to forgive me for the things I couldn't see. I was never the problem, you just weren't for me. I gave you everything, now I'll give it back to me. I didn't mean to be too much. I called you when the night felt endless, when my heart was spilling out. I didn't know my voice would echo like a way you think about. I stayed a little longer talking, held on to every word. Didn't see the way you drifted how distant you had turned. I thought love was showing up, but maybe I was just too much. I'm sorry if my love got in your way, if I held on too tightly when you were pulling away. And I'm sorry if I made it hard to breathe. I was only trying to love you, but maybe that was too heavy. I asked for little reassurances, just to quiet down my fears. Didn't know my gentle questions sounded louder in your ears. I gave you all my open pieces, every soft and fragile part, but you were trying to find your freedom while I was giving you my heart. I didn't mean to cross the line between your space and mine. I'm sorry if I stayed when I should go, if I tried to build a future you didn't want to know. And I'm sorry if my love felt like a chain I was only trying to keep you, not to cause you pain. Maybe loving you wasn't wrong, just the way I gave too much to someone who needed distance more than they needed love. I learned how to be softer, not just for someone else, but for my own heart breaking, learning to heal itself. I'm sorry, but I won't apologize for care, for the way I held you gently, or the love I chose to share. And I'm sorry that we couldn't make it right, but I'll carry what I gave you as a quiet kind of light. And I didn't mean to love you wrong. I never thought it would end like this, but here I am. I stayed too long in your shadow, waiting for the warmth to stay, hoping love would find its way back, but it kept slipping away. I whispered all the things I felt, prayed you'd feel the same, some hearts aren't meant to meet. Even if the love remains, I can't keep holding what's gone. I have to walk on. So I'll leave, even if it breaks me inside. I'll close the door quietly and leave my tears behind. I loved you fully, but I can't love alone. And finally I know I'm the one who has to go. The memories will linger softly like echoes in the night, but I'll learn to breathe without you and face the morning light. I'll keep the lessons love has given, even if it hurts to know that sometimes letting go is the only way for a heart to grow. I won't look back this time. I'll step into the light. Yes, I'll leave, even if it breaks me inside. I'll fold our dreams gently and leave my love behind. I gave you everything, but it wasn't meant to stay. And finally I see I'm the one who has to walk away. Maybe one day we'll smile in memory, not in pain, not in regret. I'll carry a quiet love for you and release you without debt. It's not about forgetting, it's about learning to be free. And the hardest part of love is knowing when to leave. I will leave with my heart still full of you, but I'll step into